Can you let us all know what your secret is to aging gracefully and being so comfortable in your own skin for so many years?
Oh my God, thank you.
This is Drew Barrymore at 50 years old. And this was Drew just 3 years ago at 46. Wait, which one looks older? When Drew Barrymore appeared on her talk show recently, viewers couldn't stop commenting, "What is she doing? She's literally aging backward." But here's what shocked me. Drew isn't using Botox, she's not on Ozempic, she hasn't had a facelift. What she did do was quit one thing that was destroying her hormones. And the result? She says she feels like she's in her 20s again. Her skin is glowing. Her brain fog vanished. And she's finally sleeping through the night for the first time in years. In the next 15 minutes, I'm breaking down Drew's exact hormone rebalancing journey, the health change nobody talks about that was aging her by decades, and the specific protocol she used to reverse it all. But first, I need to know something about you. Have you noticed changes in your body? Weight you can't shift, brain fog, or sleep problems? Drop your age in the comments so I know who I'm talking to, because what I'm about to share works whether you're 35, 55, or 75. Now, here's something that's going to frustrate you. 91% of people watching this video right now haven't subscribed to this channel. Think about that. You're about to get Drew Barrymore's entire hormone reset protocol, the specific changes she made, and the science behind why alcohol was literally poisoning her hormones. And you can't hit a button? Look, I'll be straight with you. If you don't subscribe, YouTube won't show you the next video where I break down the 52-year-old who reversed menopause symptoms in 30 days. You'll miss the hormone balancing breakfast that reduces hot flashes by 70%. So do yourself a favor, hit subscribe right now, because your hormones are screaming for help and this channel is your roadmap out. Okay, let's dive into Drew's story. Drew Barrymore has been famous since she was 7 years old. E.T., the wedding singer, Charlie's Angels. She's been Hollywood royalty for over 40 years. But behind the smile, something was deeply wrong. In interviews, Drew has been brutally honest about her struggles. She was drinking wine every single night. Sometimes a bottle, sometimes more. She said, "I was using alcohol to numb out, to cope, to just get through." And look, Drew isn't unique. She's just one of the few celebrities honest enough to talk about it. But here's what she didn't realize at the time. That nightly wine wasn't just affecting her mental health. It was destroying her hormones. Every single glass was spiking her cortisol, stress hormone, tanking her estrogen balance, disrupting her sleep cycles, accelerating skin aging, creating inflammation throughout her body, stealing her mental clarity. And at 46 years old, Drew looked in the mirror and didn't recognize herself. She was puffy, tired, her skin looked dull. She felt foggy all the time. She was gaining weight even though she was exercising. That's when she made the decision that changed everything. July 2023. Drew quit alcohol completely. And what happened next? Nobody saw it coming. Quick question. Have you ever quit something for your health and felt worse before you felt better? Comment yes or no. Okay, here's what's happening in your body when you drink alcohol that your doctor probably never explained. And this applies to men and women, by the way. When you drink alcohol, your liver has to stop everything else it's doing to process that poison. Yes, poison. That's what alcohol is to your body. But your liver has another critical job, managing your hormones. Your liver is supposed to break down excess estrogen, balance cortisol levels, regulate blood sugar, detoxify inflammatory compounds, produce hormones that keep you young. But when you drink, even moderately, your liver can't do these jobs. It's too busy trying to save you from alcohol poisoning. Here's what happens next. 1. Estrogen dominance. Your body can't break down estrogen properly. It builds up. This causes weight gain, especially belly and hips, breast tenderness, mood swings, heavy periods, or worse periods during perimenopause, increased cancer risk. Drew was experiencing all of this. 2. Cortisol chaos. Alcohol spikes your cortisol. This is your stress hormone. High cortisol, fat storage around your midsection, disrupted sleep, anxiety, weakened immune system. Drew said she wasn't sleeping. Of course she wasn't. Her cortisol was through the roof every night. 3. Blood sugar roller coaster. Alcohol crashes your blood sugar. Then your body panics and releases more cortisol to raise it back up. This creates insulin resistance, which leads to stubborn weight gain, constant cravings, energy crashes, brain fog, accelerated aging. 4. Inflammation explosion. Alcohol triggers inflammation throughout your entire body. Inflammation. Puffy face, dull skin, joint pain, digestive issues, and rapid cellular aging. Remember those photos of Drew looking puffy? That was inflammation, and here's the worst part. All of this compounds during perimenopause and menopause. Your hormones are already declining, and alcohol accelerates that decline by 300%. So when Drew quit alcohol, what happened? Her liver could finally do its job. Her hormones started rebalancing, the inflammation dropped, and she started aging backward. Real talk. How often do you drink alcohol? Every day? Few times a week? Socially? Be honest in the comments. Let me walk you through what happened to Drew's body after she quit drinking. Because this is where it gets fascinating. Week 1 to 2. The withdrawal phase. Drew talked about this openly. The first 2 weeks were hard. Her sleep actually got worse initially. She had night sweats, anxiety, cravings. Why? Her brain was recalibrating. For years, alcohol had been artificially flooding her system with dopamine and GABA, calming neurotransmitters. Now her brain had to learn to produce these naturally again. But here's what was happening under the surface. Her liver was detoxifying. Inflammation was starting to drop. Her cells were beginning to repair. Week 3-4. The shift. Drew said around week 3, something clicked. She woke up one morning and felt clear. The brain fog started lifting. Her sleep improved slightly. The puffiness in her face started going down. What was happening? Her cortisol levels were normalizing. Remember, cortisol should be low at night so you can sleep. For the first time in years, Drew's cortisol rhythm was correcting itself. Month 2. The glow. This is when people started noticing. Drew's skin started glowing, not from products, from the inside. Why? When you stop drinking, your body rehydrates at the cellular level. Collagen production increases, inflammation decreases, blood flow to skin improves, vitamin absorption increases. Alcohol blocks vitamins A, C, D, E. Drew's makeup artist said, "Your skin texture completely changed. It's like you're 10 years younger." Month 3. The hormone reset. By 90 days, Drew's hormones were genuinely rebalancing. Her estrogen metabolism improved. Her progesterone, the calming hormone, increased. Her testosterone, yes, women need this, normalized. The results? Better sleep, finally sleeping through the night, stable moods, no more anxiety spikes, mental clarity. She said she feels sharper than I did at 30. Weight loss, stubborn belly fat melting off. Energy, she stopped needing caffeine to function. Libido returned. She talks about this. But here's what Drew says is the best part. I finally feel like myself again, like the real me has come back. That's what balanced hormones feel like. Question for you. What would you do with more energy and mental clarity? Drop your answer below. Okay, so Drew quit alcohol. But that wasn't all she did. She implemented a complete hormone rebalancing protocol. Let me break down the exact steps. Step 1. Liver support. Remember, your liver manages your hormones. Drew started supporting her liver with cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts. These contain DM and I3C, which help metabolize estrogen lemon water every morning. Supports bile production. Milk thistle supplement. Protects and repairs liver cells. Dandelion root tea. Aids liver detoxification. Why this matters? A healthy liver. Balanced hormones. Younger appearance. Step 2. Blood sugar stabilization. Drew stopped the blood sugar roller coaster by eating protein at every meal, minimum 25-30 grams, removing refined carbs and sugar, adding cinnamon to her morning routine, regulates insulin, never eating carbs alone, always with protein or fat. The result? No more energy crashes, no more cravings, no more storing fat around the middle. Step 3. Stress management. High stress, high cortisol, hormonal chaos. Drew implemented daily meditation, even just 10 minutes, breathwork before bed, Epsom salt baths, magnesium absorbs through skin, calms nervous system, saying no more often. Boundary setting reduces stress. She said, I realized I was saying yes to everything and everyone except myself. Step 4. Sleep optimization. This was crucial for hormone balance. Drew's sleep routine. Room temperature at 65 to 68 degrees. Optimal for melatonin production. Blackout curtains, even tiny amounts of light disrupt hormones. No screens 1 hour before bed. Blue light destroys melatonin. Magnesium glycinate supplement, 400 milliliters before bed. Same sleep, wake time every day. Regulates cortisol rhythm. Within 60 days, Drew was sleeping 7 to 8 hours solid. And that's when her face really transformed. Sleep is when your body produces a growth hormone, the ultimate anti-aging hormone. Step 5. Hormone-supporting nutrition. Drew started eating specific foods that support hormone production. Healthy fats, avocado, olive oil, nuts, seeds. Your body makes hormones from fat. Phytoestrogens, flax seeds, organic soy. Gentle estrogen support during perimenopause. Zinc-rich foods, pumpkin seeds, oysters, critical for testosterone production. Vitamin D, sunshine plus supplementation. Regulates over 200 hormones. She also cut out plastic containers, endocrine disruptors, non-organic dairy, hormone-injected cows, soy from non-organic sources, pesticides mimic estrogen, processed foods with chemicals. Step 6. Movement, but not too much. Drew stopped over-exercising, which raises cortisol, and started walking daily, 10,000 steps, strength training twice a week, builds muscle, balances hormones. Yoga for stress reduction. Dance, she loves dancing. It's joyful movement. No more punishing workouts. Just movement that feels good. Comment below. Which of these 6 steps could you start this week? Pick one and commit to it. Now here's the part of Drew's transformation that I find most fascinating. The mental clarity. Drew says, my brain works again. I can think clearly. I can remember things. I feel sharp. So what's happening in the brain when you quit alcohol and balance hormones? The alcohol-brain hormone loop. When you drink regularly, 3 things happen to your brain. 1. Neurotransmitter depletion. Alcohol floods your brain with artificial GABA, the calm chemical, and dopamine, the pleasure chemical. Over time, your brain stops making these naturally. Result? Anxiety, depression, inability to feel pleasure without alcohol. When Drew quit, it took about 90 days for her brain to start producing these normally again. She describes it as a fog lifting, like I'd been living in a cloud and suddenly the sun came out. 2. Inflammation in the brain. Alcohol causes neuroinflammation. This leads to brain fog, poor memory, slow processing speed, inability to focus word-finding problems. Drew said, I couldn't remember simple things, names, what I was supposed to do that day. It was scary. When she quit, the inflammation dropped. Her cognitive function skyrocketed. 3. Hormone-brain connection. Here's what most people don't realize. Your brain is full of hormone receptors, estrogen receptors, progesterone receptors, testosterone receptors. When these hormones are balanced, your brain works optimally. When are they imbalanced? Everything slows down. Estrogen specifically improves memory, enhances mood, increases verbal fluency, protects brain cells from damage. Progesterone calms anxiety, improves sleep, promotes GABA production, natural calm, testosterone, increases motivation, enhances confidence, improves spatial reasoning. When Drew rebalanced her hormones, her brain came back online. She's now doing live TV every single day. Sharp, quick, witty, no teleprompter needed. That's not luck. That's biochemistry. The mitochondria factor. One more thing. Alcohol damages your mitochondria. These are the power plants in your cells that produce energy. Damaged mitochondria, chronic fatigue, brain fog, inability to think clearly. When Drew quit drinking and started supporting her hormones with nutrients, B vitamins, CoQ10, magnesium, her mitochondria healed. Result? Mental energy she hasn't had in 20 years. She said, "I wake up and I'm ready. I don't need coffee to think. My brain just works." Let's talk about what everyone's actually noticing. Drew's physical appearance. The face. Before quitting alcohol, puffy, especially around eyes and cheeks, dull skin tone, fine lines more pronounced, dark circles, redness of broken capillaries. After 18 months alcohol-free, defined cheekbones, inflammation gone, glowing, even skin tone, fine lines visibly reduced, bright, clear eyes, even skin texture. Why? Alcohol dehydrates skin at the cellular level. It also depletes vitamins A, C, and E, the exact vitamins that keep skin young. When Drew quit, her skin rehydrated, collagen production increased. Elastin, the bouncy protein, recovered. Dermatologists say she looks 10-15 years younger. I say she looks like herself again. The body. Drew lost weight, but more importantly, she lost the inflammation. Her clothes fit better. Her energy improved. Her posture even changed. Cortisol causes that hunched, stressed look. But here's what she says matters most. I don't care about looking young. I care about feeling alive, feeling present, feeling like I'm not missing my own life. That's what balanced hormones give you. Not just a younger face, a younger life. The confidence. Watch Drew's recent interviews. She's radiant, confident, present. She's not performing anymore. She's just her. That's the real transformation. All right, you've seen Drew's journey. Now let's talk about yours. You don't have to do everything at once. In fact, I recommend you don't. Small changes create lasting results. Here's your 30-day hormone reset starter plan. Week 1. The assessment. Track your alcohol intake. Be honest. Notice your sleep quality. 1-10 scale each morning. Rate your energy levels throughout the day. Track your menstrual cycle or hormone symptoms. Just notice. No judgment. Week 2. The first change. Pick one. Reduce alcohol by 50%, or add liver-supporting foods daily, or implement a sleep routine. Just one. Commit for 7 days. Week 3. Blood sugar stabilization. Add 25 g protein to breakfast. Never eat carbs alone. Cut refined sugar by 75%. Watch your energy levels change. Week 4. Stress movement. Add 10-minute meditation daily. Walk 7,000, 10,000 steps. Try 1 Epsom salt bath. Notice how you feel. By day 30, assess. How's your sleep? How's your energy? How's your mental clarity? How does your face look? I guarantee you'll see changes. But here's the truth. If you want the full hormone rebalancing protocol, the supplements Drew takes, the exact foods, the hormone testing recommendations, the advanced strategies, you need to subscribe to this channel. Because next week, I'm releasing the perimenopause protocol, 7 foods that balance hormones in 14 days. The week after, the cortisol fix, how to drop stress belly fat without exercise. This is just the beginning. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications. Your hormones are waiting. Before you go, I want you to do something for me. Look at Drew Barrymore's transformation one more time. This isn't about vanity. This isn't about looking young for Hollywood. This is about a woman who reclaimed her life, who decided that numbness wasn't worth it, that short-term comfort was stealing her long-term vitality, who chose to feel everything, the hard stuff and the beautiful stuff, because that's what being alive means. Now I want to know, what's one thing you're willing to change to feel like yourself again? Type it in the comments right now. I'm age and I'm committing to action. Because here's the truth. You can't out-supplement a bad lifestyle. You can't out-exercise hormonal chaos. You can't fix inflammation while still drinking poison. But you can make one small change today that transforms your life tomorrow. Drew did it. At 46 years old, when most people think it's too late, it's not too late for you either. Subscribe, comment, share this with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, getting older is mandatory. Falling apart is optional. Let's choose different. Together. See you in the next one.